Just some light
Really start
forest
taking
ambiance
physical notes.
to start us off. Um, so, the opportunity to earn a hero point if anyone wants to recap last session. I think
As if I can remember.
because we're resetting to 1. I don't know if anyone has any additional ones.
No, I just
I'm
have
pretty
the
bad
one.
at giving them out. Or you guys
Then we have a
suck
pool.
as heroes.
Maybe a little of both.
Does anyone want to recap last session? I know it's been a while.
Hold on.
It's been
I was trying to make sure I had all the appropriate dice that I needed.
Excuse me.
I don't remember like anything up before the whole Joffrey thing happened.
Jeffrey.
Oh, I can go if Amy doesn't want
Joffrey,
to.
we're at the end.
I mean, I've got some stuff too, but
No, you guys can go. My notes are like so scattered, and this
All
is a
yours,
lot.
Nick.
So.
All yours, Nick.
oh fuck.
Uh,
I'm trying to make sense of my notes, and it doesn't really. It's not working. So,
you spoke too soon.
I mean, I can just read my notes, but again, it doesn't quite make sense. It's kind of like you need the cipher, which I don't have.
All right, then. When we last left our intrepid Bennett adventures, we had just returned home after several horrible things had all happened. In trying to piece together, we decided to lay low for a bit and make some plans. Freddy has decided to go on yet another suicide run, of which he said he would not go on a suicide run. So he has gone up to stake out the area around the potential slave camps where Drace's family and potentially Freddy's is being held. At the same time, some stuff that people started kind of reconnecting with some of their stuff. Luca was talking with his one guy about their radio show. I remember Bessie was trying to get booked for a gig. We had tried finding out, looking around for like other leads. I think we had talked with Team Rocket on that, and they gave us a little bit of information about like some of the like crime stuff going on, but it was mostly stuff over in Sunset Port. We know that there's a guy named Demont who is the super secret boss working for some of the stuff over there. Uh, and we also we talked with the mayor to be,
That's
whose
right.
name escapes me, if that was Demont or not.
Hard
The Hard on, yeah. And he gave us a little bit of information, including the fact that Bessie is, related to the new up and coming general. We gave out a few suggestions on how to deal with that by publicly discrediting them. She wasn't quite ready to go with that. After a little bit of back and forth on there, we went to go release the trapped little demigod guy to the excitement of his
He was a god.
overprotective
He wasn't a
mother. Huh?
He was a god, right? He wasn't a demigod.
He's good.
Okay.
Full
The
on
trap.
God.
Okay, the trapped god that was just sitting there in a cage. We released him to the joy of his mother, who then immediately went and warped him into some foul goat man. And yeah, after she thanked us, they decided to leave. And there we are. And that is what I remember.
And they gave
Yep,
us
that's
all
where
a
we left
power
off.
that's
So you guys,
right?
you were left there in the park of Windswell Plaza, and the air just seems not the same. It seems frigid as you're all left here, just bearing witness to the death and rebirth of Jeffrey into Matthew, as Kazor attempted to protect her son by sending him to an unknown dimension. All of your clothes are kind of dirty from being knocked back by the blast, but you're otherwise unharmed, um, having chosen not to intervene in the spirit's business in that moment. Um, yeah, as where we left off, you know that Freddy and Stuart traveled west, try to help free Freddy's elven people Carmine has revealed to be planning to blackmail the mayor, take the power of in the city for himself. What would you guys like to do in this moment? You're just in the park. You got a couple
What were the
pathways.
powers again that we did or did not take?
What are they?
Then we like all had
Yeah,
Um,
go over those again.
yes, there were 4 options.
thought I decided, but I can't remember what they were.
Da, da, da. Hold on.
Regain 1 slot of every level.
I think that's what you picked.
I think that is what I picked.
Hero point brings you to 1 HP when dead.
Yeah, to avoid death, you can wake up instead with a hero point.
1 hero point can heal 30 feet, 2d8. And then something else.
And then a hero point for any offensive attack. A successful attack will also cause 2d8 electrical damage in a 5-foot burst from a point of contact.
That is right.
So yeah, those are the options, and I think you guys.
What? What?
Are you okay?
Your butt is wedgie?
Oh.
What does that mean?
I think you know exactly what it means.
Your underwear is upper butt.
Dude. Come down. Come down.
Can't. Her butt's all wedged.
Butt is literally wedged.
No, you come down here.
I thought that like she like listened very
No,
carefully.
you can stay in bed or you can come down here.
Is she coming?
What were you guys asking? What?
I just asked what you guys want to do. You're here. You're here in the park.
Here's an idea. Let's leave.
Well, when I clipped the flowers, did anything happen?
No, you clip the flowers, like the purple flowers. Did you clip some of the stem off, or just like the heads of the flowers?
I grabbed the stem. My plan is to propagate them if I can.
Propagate.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, as you clip them, you see that like where they were growing, like the lower part of the stem like recedes and like turns black and then just like fades down into the ground, and disappears, like the ones that you cut.
Olivia, you can come down here or you can go to sleep.
So yeah, that's a lot of horrible, weird spirit stuff that we just saw, and probably very important in the cosmic scheme of things. So I once again will suggest let's get out of here.
I mean, what else could happen?
I don't know. The god might come back and decide that she wants to smite more. She just killed her own son and then made it some other weird thing.
She didn't kill him.
She just
So she comes down, starts warping you too. Then I think we should get out of here.
he basically put like a evolution stone on him and evolved him into his next form.
That's what, yeah, basically.
I don't want to get evolved into some other weird form by some crazy spirit's choosing. So if we can,
I get up and I slowly start walking to like the car or whatever. I don't like. I'm still distraught. I just
I'm
get up
booking
and start walking.
You guys can.
we
leave
need
the
to
area.
skedaddle.
I was going to spray Roundup on the rest of the weeds. Roundup.
Yeah, so I mean, you guys can leave, and where do you want to go from here? I mean, you got a couple options, so.
I mean, at this point, it's probably getting later in the day, isn't it? Because we had the brunch with the.
With tungsten, yep, and yeah, so it's a little bit later in the day.
Keep going.
You can come down here.
Was to meet up with Freddy. Oh, Frederick.
I mean, he's only had one day to get himself killed, so I'm sure he's I'm hoping he should be fine, but we can leave tonight if you guys want to.
We can
Grace,
start
I'm
heading
sure
out.
you're worried about your parents as well.
They've been fine without me all this time.
Wow.
Listen,
Hot take.
That's another day.
My
Just a reminder,
relationship
they
with my
lost their
parents was
magic.
bad.
They're enslaved.
Look, I didn't even know they were alive until just recently.
I have to
It's
go
not-
upstairs.
They might as well be dead, right? I mean,
right. I mean, until I see them again, for all intents and purposes, they're dead.
All right. Do we need supplies?
Ooh, supplies. I mean, we could
I'm
start
just
on.
gonna say yes to that. We could always use supplies. I mean, yes, supplies.
Do we
Is
have
that,
money?
Oh, you didn't. That's not the question you asked.
I don't know.
It's a two-parter.
Who's tracking money or who has
we
it
have?
in
I think we have
inventory.
tons of money.
But yeah, you can consider that you do have some money.
I have all kinds of money. 136 gold.
There's also you've got.
That's so
I
much
think
gold.
some of you guys have potions and stuff like that. Like
Yeah, I have like no healing potions though.
I have a bit. Scott, remind me, for what we know of the place that Freddy went out to, it's an actual town that's on the outskirts of said potential work camp, or it's just an area and we're looking for a work camp, or
yeah, so it's like, so you know that you don't know where the work camp is. You know like where Freddy's town is. He just like he's told you where he's heading out that way.
okay,
So he is heading to the outskirts of the town, at like just for to not go barging into the town
reconnaissance.
by himself.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm all for backing up Freddy. So if you guys have your affairs in order here, we can skedaddle tonight.
My affairs are in order.
Where are we skedaddling?
So Freddy and Stuart headed out west, and you guys had talked about before about trying to help him like with his endeavor, so he doesn't go and get killed on his own, trying to free his people that are supposedly in slave camps, along with Drace's parents.
He just left this morning, so it can't be. He couldn't have gotten too much of a head start on us, so we should be able to catch up with him pretty quickly.
You can do whatever you want, man.
In the way.
Well, I can drive by myself all the way up there, or we can all go together.
We could all
We
find a well, I guess you're in such a hurry. I do want to leave. Do a final broadcast of Luca's
Okay.
Law, and
Okay, how about we leave in the morning then?
sounds like a plan. After the broadcast,
We have to go back first for you to do that, or can you do that from anywhere?
You have to go back to the Whisper Well to do that. That's where it's is not a.
fine. Just
Oh.
fuck me then. I'll just leave you all to do what you're gonna do. How about that? Sound cool?
You have a portable broadcasting booth created yet?
No. Let's just do what the newcomer expects us to do all of a sudden every time.
Freaking
What the newcomer expects us to do.
Yep, that's you.
I specifically gave options here.
Yeah,
Is the
this is
pig
all
farm on
metaphorical,
the way?
guys. We can go back in the morning and still catch up to Freddy. I guarantee.
That's what I said.
Well, maybe
I literally asked you guys, hey, do you have your affairs in order? And if not, then we can wait for it.
He did say that.
Yeah, I'm the asshole. Yeah, you're right. Let's go back and make my broadcast. Fuck you all. I'm
Well,
gonna
as
do
long as
that.
you acknowledge it.
So you guys can head back to the Whisper Well. I would say wait for Bessie to return.
Imagine she's
Where's
gonna
the pig farm?
have
Is it
her
in this-
own list of things to do.
No, I just wrote this whole long fucking thing today. Let's skip that. Let's fuck all that.
We definitely should skip that then, for
That'd be
sure.
great. Let's just I'm just gonna start
Unless
erasing.
there's like at least 5 new gums, then I want to hear it.
Just gonna erase it. I'm gonna start now.
Too late. It's already deleted.
Oh well.
never to be remembered again.
It's a long one, so you guys might want to buckle
Buckle
up.
up.
There are gonna be so many gums.
Don't fucking try to call it. Don't expect anything. Never know. Could have switched it up this time.
What? May have gotten some jawbreakers instead.
Could have.
Some mints.
Shit. There may be a mint in there.
I knew it.
Listen, man, there's only so many fucking things you can call gum.
You mean
There's only so
there's a
many
surprisingly
brushes.
there's a surprisingly little amount of synonyms for gum.
Yeah, and then they just start to become paste and sticky things that will harden.
Yeah.
It's like epoxy and resin. It's like, I'm not putting that in my mouth.
All right.
The brush.
Bessie coming back.
Good old.
Oh, Bessie.
There it is. Good old Bessie.
Yo,
She's
Bessie.
back.
Did you unwedge her?
She coming down with you?
She unwedged.
So while Luke is preparing for his broadcast, I'm probably going to deal with my night headaches with a little alcohol to wind down.
Yep. Anita is there to serve up drinks for you guys. Freddie
Been a
kept
hell
his
of a day.
tab
I'm
open.
in the pig farm to see how close it is to where we're going.
Olivia. Hi. What you doing? Not talking?
She's just sitting there.
Oh. You're supposed to be in bed.
Boom. Roasted.
Hey. What? Hey. You don't want to be in the shot. You don't want to be on the computer. Okay, you're not on my screen.
You're streaming.
So we've headed back to the Whisper Well. Is there any other business that you have, Bessie?
What time of day is it?
Afternoon. Late afternoon.
I mean, I'd probably just be checking in with Myra, make sure she's squared away and she's good to go, and let her know that. I mean, I missed the plan? Are we going to?
We'll see Freddie in the morning. We can take care of whatever our affairs are tonight.
Okay.
Luca wants to give a broadcast before you guys go out.
Go back at the whisper well. Whisper well.
Which,
I guess I would like to have a conversation with Myra because if I chose to come forward as the face of the terrorist group or whatever, it would put her at risk. So I would want to have a conversation with her to see, I sit down with her and I tell her what happened and how my father, and I think I would have told her who my father was, so she knows my whole backstory, and just Myra, so what do I do? This would be a huge blow to my father. It would potentially put him out of our path of fighting, but also it puts you at risk, and it could have negative impacts for my brothers. And so I'm just trying to what do you think? I'm curious to know. Are you cool with being put in danger or what?
Yeah, as you talk to Myra, she just kind of puts a hand on your shoulder. It's just Now, Miss Bessie, don't you worry about me. You know that Myra can handle herself. Now, I'm worried about you. You don't look so good, I must say. You must have been through quite an ordeal. And, as far as your father goes, as much as you've told me, I mean, you've always been adversarial to him, and
Stop.
this kind of just feels like more of the same, maybe to another degree. But,
Do you think it's too far?
well, I guess it depends on your where you want to set your morals. How far are you willing to take this war?
Yeah. Okay, well, as long as you're cool with potentially being in, I just want to at least give you fair warning. Like, maybe get a different place to stay.
Yeah, it might be best for me to lay low for a little while.
Yeah.
That way, at least I can have
Olivia.
some semblance of plausible deniability. If maybe if I don't hang out here so much, and unfortunately,
Yeah, if I need to find you, I'll call Georgie. Deal?
Sounds good. Sounds good. Just leave a message. I'll check in with him every now and then and see where you're at.
Okay. I go to May, and then
Hammered at this point in time, or is it a?
Say again?
What?
Am I hammered at this point in time, or because
I
at
think
this
you're somewhat inebriated. I mean,
should he roll for it?
yeah, you roll a d6.
a D6? Let's see. That's a 6.
You're hammered. That's the
Bessie,
that's the number of drinks you've had.
Myra, how's it going?
Bessie. You can call me Bessie.
Hey,
I feel like prior to you opening your mouth, I sit down and I kind of blurt out like all my reservations about doing it. But I'm like, I think like it might be the good call so that we don't have to one day like go kill my father. And
that was gonna be really awkward if I had to kill your father in front of you.
yeah, so like
Can be really bad, especially because you said you had siblings, and it was gonna be a whole ordeal.
yeah, I don't necessarily want to put them in harm's way, but like I don't want my father to become the general. And like, are you sure this is the best? Like I'm on the fence, but I was off the fence and now I'm on the fence, and I need to be pushed one way or the other.
Let me ask you this.
Daddy,
How
Yeah.
do you want this to end?
Daddy.
I hear you, honey. Hold on.
I want.
What's the best case scenario?
My father learns to love magic and who I am, and leaves Straub and
Yes. Yeah. So how you make that happen?
I don't know. I need another minute to think about this. All right.
Okay.
Clearly, you're not
I
in the
don't know
clear.
how to make that happen.
Where's Drace?
I'm not making sound effects in the background.
No, but where is Drace in this moment?
I am laughing at May looking state.
Are you also drunk? Were you drinking
No,
too?
I was not. I was busy trying to figure out how far away the pig farm was from where we were going.
Listen,
So you're like
listen,
mapped out in front of you and stuff.
You're going
Have, like,
through a rough time right now.
Lists and everything.
You just had a bunch of weird shit happen today, and it seems like it's affected you and some stuff. You don't want to lose everything.
May, you know what would really cheer me up? Are we friends now? We're friends. We're girls. We're pals.
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah.
do your makeup?
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
I want to give May like a complete makeover just for shits and
Definitely
giggles.
the first time she's ever done it.
I just asked that you stay away from my nails.
No, we don't have to do your fingernails. It's fine.
Okay.
I glam her up.
Do you want me to come try to put her down?
I was just gonna give her a minute, and I don't know what we're getting ready to do, but I can try to take her back up.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, whatever.
If Nick is about to do his broadcast, I don't want to miss that. So
Right.
I don't know if you're ready, Nick, or
Yeah, if you are.
maybe I'll wait until after that and then I'll put her down. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine. So Luca, you can head back to your radio station, and you see Basilio's back there with his headphones on.
Olivia, stop.
He's you hear like a little like stinger that's like the sign of your news broadcast getting ready to go to air.
Mm-hmm.
And you step up to the microphone, and he kind of points to you like you're live.
Well, I give Leo, because we had a little bit of talk right before this, kind of let him know what I was about to drop on the people. So I give him a look, kind of like a,
He kind
here
of
we go, buddy.
Yeah, he kind of his eyes are wide, and he gives you the nod.
Alrighty,
Say,
we're
"Go
just
get
gonna
'em,
jump
boss."
into. Alrighty. Start with some sponsors here. Captain Tongue's Tooth Resin. Breathatize me, Captain. South Base Mung Bean Mouthpaste. Alright. Uncle Eunuch's Garlic Chew Sticks. Get out of any conversation and choose us. Trouble Yum Bubble Gum. If you've come here to chew bubble gum and kick ass, yet find yourself out of bubble gum, Trouble Yum is both projectile and delicious. Trouble Yum bubble gum now comes in buckshot and hollow point. Ladies and gentlemen, today may well be the last broadcast of Luca's Law, so I pray you turn this up and take notes. It has become clear to me, in light of recent events, that I must use this platform that I've so graciously been gifted with to reach as many of you as possible, before it is too late. The time for hiding in the shadows is over. We must take a stand before our legs are cut from underneath us. Today I speak to you not as Luca the radio host, but as Luca Liriano, proud member of the Feral Hand, southeastern sect of the Bygone Order. The simple truth is we are facing genocide. The extinction of magic. President Embargo Straub has let his name become his reality, and as his name implies, has gotten a little messy, unkempt even, and exposed his hypocrisies as of late. He hasn't eradicated magic, which is a side I'm not sure you all were aware you were signing up for when you were supporting him, this lunatic. But so much as stashed it away instead of eradicated for his own personal gain and in use in the form of internment camps and slave labor. President Embargo expects you to be either ignorant or tolerant of this corruption, and we all have been too compliant in acquiescing his request. I will no longer sit idly by, and I beg you question your own virtues and take a stand either way. For there will be no bystanders when the time truly comes, and believe you me, that is sooner than later. We've all been made to stifle our innate, wonderful abilities in fear of retribution, when in fact this preternatural potential should be openly celebrated, revered, and even allowed to be harnessed for the good of all. Maybe you think your status will keep you safe still. Or maybe you've resigned to never use your gifts again, and truly believe that'll be enough to keep the Shroud at bay in perpetuity. Or just maybe you even voted for President Straub in hopes of change, and in hindsight, don't exactly agree with the methods or the overall vision now that it's become more clear. Well, that's become clear to me. It's time for maybe... Wow, that was really bad. Well, what's become clear to me is the time for maybes is over. Consider this the line in the sand, a call to arms, a declaration of war. You're either an ally of magic or complicit in the extermination of it. Heed the call or wait for the culling. The choice is yours. I know many of you have felt something inside for a long time, burning like a fire. That's not fear, that's your power. Your courage, ready to roar out of you. It's time to unleash our roars like lions upon our oppressors. These thugs, known as the Shroud, have been working under the pretense of keeping the peace, so I'll make them a deal. They can keep a piece of these hands, because I'll personally be giving out mementos left and right. I actually find the Shroud to be a fitting name, as they'll be buried wearing plenty of abrasions, contusions, lacerations, and lesions when we're done with them. President Embargo Straub, you've been hunting us, locking us away, trying to erase us from existence, permeating fear in us as a people. But when we rise as one, you'll know it's not us who should be afraid. Hunt no more. Miss more is where you'll find us. Come and get us, motherfucker. And now for what might be our final sponsors. Locomotive Yum Gum. Choo choo your way into Flavor Station. Jungle Jim's Tropical Gumballs. Taste the sultry temporary flavor. Insipid mints. From the innovators who brought you La Croix. New flavors include transient tamarind, evanescent elderberry, impermanent ilama, transitory tangelo, and ephemeral egg cream. Buy now while supplies last. Cheetah Spot Citrus Chicle. Does it even have a flavor? Some say yes. Quick tongues will catch it. Leo, what is going on with this quick flavor gum fad? I don't get it. It's just proof I'm getting old, I guess. Signing off, Luca Liriano.
Very good.
You imagine the sponsors that just sponsored a terrorist message?
I think the speech is
there-
worth a
there
hero
it
point.
Yeah, that was great.
Okay, so
And I'm assuming you guys were all listening in the main part of the Whisper Well to the broadcast, so you all heard
Yes.
as Luca revealed
kind of.
that, and the radio goes back to just some jazz music for a moment before you hear some like feedback noises and like really loud feedback. Then you hear a voice come out of the radio. It says, "Attention to those who dare to call themselves adversaries of myself and this great nation. You've had your fun, skulking in the shadows, defying laws set by myself and those who have preceded me, twisting the minds of the decent, innocent citizens of Mercola with your outdated, dangerous practices of magic. You've been hiding behind your spells and illusions long enough. This is your president, Argo Straub. And those known as the Feral Hand have clung to the Bygone Order like it shall, be this nation's salvation. But it isn't. Hear me loud and clear. I am on a personal warpath, Feral Hand. There will be no quarter, no negotiations, and no mercy. Your time is nearing an end. I will tear down your city, burn your sanctuaries, torture and imprison your allies, and erase you from the history books. The world does not need you. The people do not need you. What they need is strength, law, me. You are not heroes, you are relics. I locked a god in a cage. What hope do you think you have? You may keep running, keep hiding, it will not matter. And when I find you, I will make sure that the Bygone Order is just that. Bygone.
He
Luca,
sounds angry.
Luca, you notice that the Give me a perception check.
Sure. Perception.
Perceive.
Dirty 20.
You it's like get kind of this like weird feeling about this broadcast that he just put out. Almost like the broadcast came from your broadcast station. Like somehow he magically is using your equipment. You actually notice that some of your equipment sparks and smokes for a moment, and the power to the entire whisper well pulses off, and then comes back to normal.
Well, yep. Just as I planned.
So,
That's pretty freaky.
They forget to pay the electric bill.
May,
It's happened before.
I slap May across the face. Like, wake up!
Right.
Sober up, man.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
so you guys,
I'm not driving tonight.
you have a couple options. Yeah. So I'm assuming you're gonna wait the night, as you said.
Yeah.
Bless you.
You can go out west and try to meet up with Freddy. Your other option is Straub has threatened your city and said that he's on a warpath and he's coming.
Yeah, I don't know if the best option is to leave right now.
It's up to you, whatever you prefer. You can.
Isn't Carmine supposed to tell us when he's coming?
Carmine is
That's
supposed to notify you.
Raug's been saying he's gonna be coming here for weeks, and he hasn't done shit.
What a phony.
He even canceled last time.
We're supposed to be leaving with her in this condition.
No,
The next
you guys
morning.
can go the next morning, I believe. So
Uh,
a couple hours to sober up. An evening.
I'm gonna go put her back to bed.
Okay. You guys can discuss, or if you have any other business you want to attend to.
Can I say goodnight?
No.
No. Good night, honey.
Good night.
Like,
Okay.
You guys.
Okay, we're going.
night of soberness speaking. What do we want our next plan to be? We've at the very least picked this Straub off enough that he's directly started intervening in his own way, if you want to call it direct. But he might actually come here this time. But we don't have
Good.
any timetable as of this. Could be here
Nope.
tomorrow, he could be here next week, he could be here next month. Still don't have any idea. We're still playing reactionary on that.
Should we call the assembled our awesome army?
The who?
I
everyone.
mean,
our full
we
audience.
could, but we don't have a purpose yet. So
Plus, they all went to Sunrise Port. Well, some of them.
yeah,
Mhm.
we need a pack.
I was supposed to have a plan after saying all that.
Well, I mean, at this point in time, it should be easier than ever for Bessie to make her statement saying that she's part of the Bygone Order.
That's true.
The cat's already mostly out of the bag, so we may as well
I didn't
rip the
want to say
Band-Aid
it
off
for
there.
her, but
May as well just rip the rest of the Band-Aid off there.
She's not gonna be getting any more gigs for a minute.
Just imagine, wasn't Straub supposed to have his little general appointment ceremony over here at that point? I feel like that's going to throw a little delay into those plans. just a little bit.
It was on
That
the,
was-
on the
Especially-
docket.
That was on the docket, so I feel like there's going to have to be a little bit of rescheduling in that situation.
To be permanently canceled when we kill him.
Well, I think this is so we don't have to kill the general or the
No, I meant
upcoming
the
general. I mean, it'd be nice if we can just kill Straub if he ever just show his face, but I mean, it seems like he likes using the whole indirect magic-y approach too.
Yeah, he's a coward.
So yeah, to you guys, I would say
Bessie, ready to rip that band-aid off?
there's a couple paths. So if you want to reveal yourself in some fashion, you can figure that out. You could head west to meet up with Freddy. The other option is the only other thing you know that's going on is Mayor Cross's benefit that's happening in a couple days.
How long do we think it's going to take to get out to where Freddy is? How far of a drive?
You could get there in a day's travel.
I mean, he's only left yesterday, so we're not far behind him, but I imagine liberating the entire work camp will at least take as long as it did when we killed the prior general. So,
No, we don't even have general anymore. They're all leaderless.
well, they will be if the current one, or the current appointee becomes publicly disgraced ahead of time. Just a little bit.
Will me coming out as his like one of the feral hand and his daughter, like, could we assume that they already know this?
Is your
Might
father
be.
the kind of person that would report that?
The
I
only
don't
person
know.
that's revealed himself is Luca. You don't know
That's true.
what other intel they have.
Well, there's
We're
been
all
pictures and photos of us and stuff. We don't think that it's ever gotten back up the chain that high, but we don't know that either.
The only pictures that you know were taken by Commander
Gil.
She did.
Commander Gill, and you took those photos back and destroyed them.
But they
So
also
they don't know
have
who you
the,
are.
with all the cameras.
Didn't
and stuff.
General Hart also have information on us?
I
He
don't
knew-
think so.
He knows. He knew Freddy. He recognized Drace from his cave.
Okay.
And the only person left on the Shroud's side that knows our identities or our faces would be freaking Wilbur. So if that comes back to haunt us, there will be no more second chances.
Oh no, he gone.
They know Lucas' face. Actually, no, do they? They just know his voice, and they know what he
It's
does.
got a
like, come on,
face for
man.
radio too.
In his voice.
Voice of Miss Moore, and it's not my actual voice. Exactly. But... So I kind of want to know: is there any way that I could be? Obviously, I've been doing this behind the scenes, but doing like intel and keeping contact with the other sects of the Bygone Order, and maybe have told them that I was going to send this thing out. And well, I mean, I guess the idea is we're the bait. If Stroud was going to come and get us, hey, let's invite everybody and just get this thing done.
Yeah, you could have sent a message to like the Tattered Banner, like where Nuna is, or up to Green Flower where Beatrix is.
I did. Remember when I did that?
Totally did.
Told
But
them to
here's
get
the
the word
thing,
out.
though. If we're all in the same spot and he manages to do something and he's got all of the Bygone Order, right? Or at least as many that we know of.
So his ultimate goals, as far as we remember, is he was draining the power from the god, and he's building ships for war. He was planning. Say what?
So he wants to use all the magic power for himself.
He wants all the magic power for himself, but as far as we know, he does not currently have a way to get all of the magic power for himself. He was looking for like the egg and all that kind of stuff, and he's been looking essentially
let's
for like
go
big
for
magic-y stuff, right?
Let's call Corvus.
And have him bring the egg.
Well, the Shroud was looking for the egg.
Yeah,
Just
we
because
don't.
it's a-
But the stuff specifically that the Shroud was aiming for, their win condition in all of this, is that they had a god that they could drain, and that was somehow giving them authority over magic. You guys are the magic-y people here, so I don't really know how any of that stuff works. But as long as they don't have whatever they need, then it's the same as killing them any other day.
They don't have magic. We do. That's how I feel about it.
Well, at least one of them probably does.
Yeah.
Drop.
Yeah, he seems to have taken a little bit for himself there.
Hypocrisy knows no bounds.
Can
Man.
I? Do you guys think I should call my youngest brother?
Tell him one last time before you go and reveal yourself.
Kind of at least give. I mean, my other two brothers were kind of like a pain in the ass and like always followed our father's footsteps, but I felt like I connected with my youngest brother the most. And yeah, I'd at least like to have a conversation with him and maybe try to convince him that he should hang back with my other two brothers.
Go for
Remind
it.
them that disgrace is better than death. Usually.
Two brothers.
You gonna call your house?
Yeah. Yeah, but can I cast it? Like, there's no technology to like trace a call, right? Even like magically.
I mean, at this
Maybe
point
they
in
keep-
time, we're Scott, you said there aren't like operators for this, but I
There's
imagine
There's.
that
I
there.
mean, you could call an operator, but you do have direct access to call people directly if you want. You could connect.
Who's
to,
got
like, a
technology,
switchboard.
Lord?
You didn't answer my question though, Scott.
You're asking about tracing a call.
Yeah.
There's not like the modern sense of tracing a call. Like you don't. I mean, there might be a magical way to do it. I mean,
Is there a magical, like, if I cast illusory disguise on the phone call, can I like hide where the call is coming from?
so you want to cast illusory disguise like on the phone?
What, Star
I guess
Six
it's just-
7 doesn't exist?
That's just the spell that I can think of that I have that's even remotely close to like.
Maybe a
exploring it?
versatile version of ventriloquism would work.
But I don't have that.
Well,
Why not?
you're boned.
We'll let the dice decide.
I mean, he was able to like take over your radio. I'm sure like you could probably trace the call too.
Right, that's what I'm kind of like.
Sure, you can.
Make an Arcana check.
Who? Any of us?
No, just.
I will make
Bessie.
one. Oh, Bessie.
23.
Okay.
Like, knowing what just happened with Luca's radio station, like, am I safe to make calls from here and not be traced?
You could always have Drace do an assist check as well, especially if he wants to help, like, talk about the options.
Yeah, if you want
If
to
you need a
help,
higher
you
number.
can help.
I will help. Ooh. 30.
30. Well, okay.
Pretty good.
So, I would say that it's a risky move. I would say casting illusory disguise on the phone is going to make it look like a different phone.
Yeah, I mean, I was just saying something, like, because I have that, can I do something to the phone to make the phone call?
I would say no, but there are also You could also just use a payphone. And even if that was traced, that would just be to some street in Mistmore.
That's true. Like some Matrix stuff.
You can even cast illusory disguise on that payphone, so it's a magic payphone.
One of those British ones. For an hour.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
alright, I guess I'm gonna go find a payphone.
Okay. Yeah.
You guys wanna come with me?
Yes.
So we're gonna have a
So
bunch of
bold.
people walking around the payphone and have that not look suspicious. I will tell them. With a.
Well, otherwise, we're splitting the party.
Yep. Okay. So you go and then find a payphone. Yeah, there's like payphones kind of scattered.
Oh,
Every now and then.
she's
There's-
attacked.
There's one around
Roll
the
for
corner
initiative.
you can go to.
Okay, and I guess I call my house.
Odds or evens?
Evens.
There is no answer.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Bum, 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 bum.
Guess we're just gonna have to kill him.
Guess he's gonna die with your father. Look, not having
It's
parents
also
isn't
like
so bad.
based on like so it's pretty late in the evening now. I would say, based on that, you would assume that no one is home, because why wouldn't they be home in the evening? Like,
Oh, if it's still the evening, then I'm not
asleep.
there. I'm sloshed.
Could I call my father's offices?
yeah,
Mistake.
you can call your father's office.
Should I call my dad, guys? Should I call my dad?
You have a cell?
You want to talk to your dad and chew him out, or no? Tell him that you wanted to like magic now and accept you for who you are. You're his daughter. And he should accept.
Oh shoot, I'm
Just
broadcasting all my
say it better than
I love you for who you are.
Just broadcasting like all my notes back.
Someone sober have an opinion?
Look, I think.
And then if he
Parents.
says no, then we'll just kill him.
I don't think you should call your father. How about that? I'm in that camp.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
fine. I'm just no one answered, so like I could try his office and see if he's there. I don't have to talk to him, but
I think that's a step too far. Why are we doing that?
okay.
As long as you use
all
a
right.
fake voice.
The idea was to talk to your brother, and now you want to call your dad? Nope. I think it's a bad idea.
Okay, all right.
Call
I
your
know.
dad. Call your
Right.
dad and ask where your brother
So
is.
you're not calling your dad.
No.
Okay.
Call him. Tell him what a bad dad he's been. Lay it on him.
Bad dad. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
All right. So you tried to call your house.
Perhaps
No
I'll
one
try
answered.
again in the morning. Are we going to meet Freddy or are we staying here? I feel like, is there some kind of
Going anywhere until the morning.
does anyone have any kind of thing? Let's what's the guy's name? Lucky? Who monitors all the cameras and stuff?
Lucky souls.
Should we contact him or the Red Teeth and
Yeah, let's call them all, man. Let's get them all.
Yeah. What
On
about
our
the soup guy? No one's talked to him in a minute.
Soup guys.
Oh, he's hanging out with
Soup
Freddy.
guys with Freddy.
We can still call him.
Soup Guy isn't
Just to talk.
We saw him this morning. I
That's
think.
been forever. I miss it.
It's the same day you did see Freddy and the Soup Guy, and that's also you
You
also
know
have
what, man?
talked.
You're so good at telling what day it is. I really
Oh,
like
he's
that
not to
about
the
you,
Red
man.
Teeth.
You did talk
Well,
to
they
Freddy
were-
also. Yep, and Fish. You talked to all of them.
What about the Peters?
The Peters didn't talk on the phone.
Classic Peters.
You hear him juggling in the background.
Okay. All right. So then,
So yeah, you guys, what do you want to do the next morning?
Well, wait. What about Corvus? Are we not gonna try to? We don't need him to bring like the dragon egg, but what does the red feather do?
Right now, protect the dragon egg.
The red feather, just to recall your knowledge, is if you run into people from his order,
that's right.
it'll put you in
Show
good
me.
favor with them.
Yeah,
Oh.
I said that. I just remembered and I said all that.
Totally what I said.
So,
So, is it still night or are we in the next morning?
let's say it's the next morning.
Okay. I
Yeah,
don't
so
have to do the drunk
say
thing
we
anymore.
talked all night and none of us slept.
No, but now you can do the hungover thing.
It's still better than where I was.
I drop off a cup of coffee to May.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, up to you guys. If you
Make
you're
a bunch
gonna
of loud
leave, then now's
noises.
the time to leave.
Good
Myra's in
morning.
the corner. Trumpet.
Why?
Just practicing.
Get together.
I've become
We
a
have
solo
stuff to
act.
do.
If you didn't know, I'm not supposed to even be here.
Well, get out.
Oh my goodness.
You see, Myra leaves.
I got Danny DeVito. I love your work.
I suggest to Myra that maybe she should leave town, like not just lay low, like maybe leave town, go to Greenflower or like south or something. I don't know.
Free and leave.
Look, these people know what they're in for, you know?
Yeah, but she's my BFF.
I would assume that they probably are going to come for the Whisper Well, and then they're aware of it.
I mean, I didn't
I think we
name
have to-
drop it, but
With all their cameras and stuff that they have access to.
All right, guys. What do we want to do? We want to leave?
Okay.
Want to stay?
We got two options and two options. First thing we have to decide: reveal or not reveal. We gotta pick whether or not we're doing that before we decide our next course of action.
Whoa,
Are we ripping that band-aid off, or are we
What will
gonna
we
continue to
gain?
let it fester until we have to start cutting it off with the scalpel?
ooh.
What would we immediately gain by like?
I'll leave it to a
Immedi-
vote.
What we would immediately gain is a potential delay on Strauss's coming here, as he'd have to deal with that fallout that would of the person that he's supposed to be giving this award to, but potentially needing to be changed. So in that case, it'd be a little bit different. So we could potentially reveal, go into smoke, go do whatever else, and that might give us more time before Straub gets here. Alternatively, it might just have other consequences. I'm just giving options. So we have to decide whether or not we want to do that before we leave.
I'll leave it to a group vote.
I am for ripping the band-aid off.
What if he just immediately executes your dad?
Well, then all the more reason why I want to kill him.
That's what as long as you're okay with the possibility, then.
I just don't want to kill my brothers.
I think it'll be far more likely that your father decides to completely disavow you and try and save face. Whether or not that will work with an egotist like Straub, I don't really know. But either
I'm
way,
saying I'm leaving it to a vote. I want to hear what you guys.
I've said my case. I am for ripping off the band-aid.
And how would you propose doing it?
Well, we have
I
a
just
variety
want-
of options.
We can worry about the how once we decide the if. So what do you say?
Yay.
I personally don't see any benefit from doing it right this second.
Luca?
I'm already Band-Aid's torn off.
Wait, Luca already did it.
My name is my name. If there's that, you know. But
I don't like mind if that's what the group decision is. I just don't see any benefit from doing it.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing I'm on the fence about. Like, now at this point, because Luca did his thing, will those events that were supposed to unfold still unfold?
It
So-
seems like my guess would be that Luca's thing would speed up Straub coming here because he's already issued a challenge essentially at this point. Your thing would be the only thing that could potentially slow it down if he had to reevaluate his own side. Either way, this is all just conjecture. Well, it's ultimately up to you. The only one of us that actually has to reveal anything in this situation is you, so you're the only one that stands to lose anything. Luca's already revealed himself. Drace and I don't really matter in this situation. This is entirely your decision.
While
Do you want to
everybody's
do it?
deciding, can I have I want to kind of like skulk around as a fox, at least like in the early morning or anything, to see if anybody may have like not obviously just reveal themselves, like being on the street like I do magic, where am I supposed to be? Where's the recruitment center? Not
Fireball
exactly
Street
that.
magic.
Yeah, like I don't expect fucking Miss Moore to be Diagon Alley all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? But like I want to see if like I can like detect a presence or kind of like an early morning skulking as
Kinda
a
go
as a
around,
fox.
yeah, you could definitely do that. Make a
Skulk check.
skulk check. Yeah. I guess do like a nature check. Do a nature check.
Yeah, I like a nature check.
Why don't you do a skulk check?
I mean, it's basically what it is. Oh. That's just a 29.
Just a 29. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's not gonna do it.
Ew.
Yeah, you kind of can go around town, and I'll say that part of your travel is hold on, sorry, I gotta refresh my memory on something. There we go. Yeah, so you go and travel around, and you kind of go skulking around Red Road neighborhood, like down where like a lot of the mercenaries and stuff live, and you catch wind of like some people like doing little cantrips and stuff in the streets. Even see a guy like shoot off a big firework into the sky that like explodes like brightly. But like he seems like he shoots it like literally from his fingertips and not like a firework. So there are some people.
Can I have like given him like a knowing fox nod, like made myself evident enough to be like, I see you, buddy, and being like, all right, like maybe look for the fox or
Yeah,
we're around.
You can nod to this guy as he's walking with like a couple of his friends, and he's like, "You guys fucking see that fox? The fox just nodded at me."
I wink to him too, give him a little wink, and then I also like I bow,
one fall.
and then I curtsy, and then I actually pray to him. Is when we stopped at the wink.
And you like turn like one of your paws back into like your real hand and give him a thumbs up.
Yeah, dude. That's it.
Make a diplomacy check just for the sake
Just
of
for
it.
giggles. Diplomacy. All right. Digi's been nice to me so far. That's not the nicest. It's a 19.
Okay. So he sees you like nod to him and wink, and like it freaks him out a little bit. And then he kind of just like they scurry along, like they kind of are keeping you in their peripheral as they continue down the street.
Well, now I have to fucking chase him and make sure he knows what I meant. No, I just. All right. I mean, I thought that was pretty obvious that like a fucking fox winking at you,
I
man.
think you get the perception he doesn't seem threatened or anything, but like it did kind of freak him out a little bit.
Maybe it'll click. Maybe wake up in the middle of the night, be like, oh, ow, yeah, that was definitely like a Luca Leoriano kind of thing.
It was magic all
Okay, guys.
So I just do that to as many people as I can find doing slightly magic-y things around
Kind of
around
make
town.
your presence. Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah. Sounds good. So you see every now and then just like some people, including like kids and stuff, doing like very minor, like prestidigitation and stuff.
Yeah, love to see it.
Love to see.
All right, cool. So you're doing that, and Bessie, have you decided
Besser.
if you want to reveal yourself and your identity?
That was your chance to figure it out.
Like, I agree with Mike that I just don't know that it's advantageous to do it right
No one's
now, but
forcing
like,
you to do
it.
it's now or never kind of deal too. So
Well, here's another question. Why would we not want Straub? Don't we want Straub to come here? It's not what we're waiting for.
Well, the thing is, are we waiting or are we going? That's the other option. Are we revealing or are we not revealing? Are we
we could
going or are we
potentially
staying?
we could potentially gain more allies if we go.
Yes.
I almost feel like let's
However, we
go.
also risk Straub coming here when we're not here, and then killing everybody that is out on the street as of right now.
And
That's
you're not,
not
I don't know. Well,
It is a toss-up either way in whatever we decide to do. I am only presenting options. I'm not going to make a...
If you think it could potentially delay him coming so that we have time to go to Freddy and back, then I will say let's do it now.
I say Freddy went on this journey with just him and Stewie, knowing damn well what he was getting into, man. He wasn't expecting us to join us. So why would he expect us to join him now? Expecting us to join him.
Because we told
Isn't
him
he
that we'd come to him eventually. Yeah, we told him we'd come.
Yeah.
And to wait for us before he did anything stupid and suicidal, as he is known to do many times in the past.
Straub comes here, then these people are just gonna have to die. That's Gotta make an omelet. Gotta pick a few eggs.
Gotta destroy a few cities.
Well, Beatrix is up north, right? Is there a way for her to contact us? Because she's gonna see the convoy of like military presence coming down, right?
She would, and you would assume that she would contact you in some manner if she saw like a military convoy coming down. But also keep in mind that Straub wasn't in Greenflower. Like Greenflower is where like the recruiting station and the training center is. Straub's in the capital city.
Sunrise Port, right?
No, High Reach is the capital city.
Oh.
Get it together.
Okay, well, we can also say some. I know that we just talked to Val and Floyd, but we can tell them, like, hey, Straub might be coming. Maybe get back down here, or if you see if you see everyone moving south, let us know. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if we can get back here with whatever he was doing, I don't know. He did just go like on a whim.
Yeah.
What was Freddy doing? What was Freddy even doing?
Yeah, that's a good question. What was Freddy doing?
He's been on a short fuse lately.
Were they going to the market to buy new soup ingredients?
No, he has a personal tie to that, as don't you, Drace. So I would have thought that of anyone that would understand, wouldn't it be you?
Yes, I do understand, which is why I said we should go.
So is that what you guys are doing? Are you guys heading west?
So we're planning on leaving. So
I think
leave or stay? Are we on leave?
Leave.
Leave.
definitely. I don't want to just sit here and wait for
Okay.
Straub to get here.
So we're on the leave, and we're on the remain anonymous.
For now.
Okay. Then let's do this as fast as possible out of it here, just in case Straub decides to actually show this time. Yeah.
I
pack your
imagine
stuff,
if
let's get
he's
out of here.
heading this way, he's more than a day out.
Especially if he's bringing a bunch of soldiers, it'll be at least a little bit more difficult to mobilize.
I mean, we assume that, but yeah.
Should
Also,
I,
magic now. You just
should I
teleport
do
here.
one last broadcast and be like, scratch that. Won't be a Mistmore for a few days. Come find me in such and such.
Are we leaving out an office on?
Yeah, like
I
Like
got
every
you.
few hours, you broadcast that you're actually like.
I totally just told him where to find me, man. And if I'm not here, I'll look like such a bitch.
That's fine.
All right, just a quick broadcast, real quick. Luca Liriano, possibly with his last broadcast ever. I will be out for a few days. Not in Mistmore for the next few days. Come find me, maybe on what's today? Leo, what's today?
Monday.
So like Wednesday? Do you think Wednesday sounds good? Like we'll probably be back in like at least 2 days, maybe 2 days. Do you think?
Oh yeah, the most.
I mean, our last squarry out took about a week, so this would
We're not
probably
gonna
be.
be up to that long.
God, you're really making me look bad here, guys. Fuck.
Not gonna be a week. Only a day away.
So, my friends planned a thing. I won't be here for the next week. So, Straub, come back in a week and we will be here waiting for you.
Now you know we're going.
See you then.
Broadcast ends.
So come get us.
Brief.
He
little
knows
brief
the
broadcast.
attack now. We're not even gonna be here.
Okay, yeah, you guys can leave.
Great. He's going to be expecting cowards, so it'll be a lot worse when we actually go to sneak up on him when he gets here.
Did you hear my first speech? I mean, like.
All right, let's skedaddle
All right, you guys
as
skedaddle.
fast as we can go.
We're gonna time jump just a little bit through this travel.
Yes.
You guys have been traveling for several hours.
Are we there yet?
You guys
If you ask me that again, I will kick you out.
are a few miles south of Colden. There's an outpost bar kind of like outside the city limits. This is where Freddie and Stuart said they would meet you. You come up to the kind of the landscape is very like desolate. The wind's dry and cold. There's the building for the bars have worn down stone and wood. And there's a couple of vehicles around. It's otherwise pretty desolate as you approach this bar. There's smoke coming from a chimney, signs that something is going on in there at least. Yeah, you guys can walk up to this bar. Just go in.
Is there signs of people? Like, does it seem like there's cars out front? Does it seem like there's any kind of
Yeah, there's cars out front. There's
lights on, etc.?
Yeah, because like
There's a fire burning,
because
man.
the fire's burning, you know there's people inside.
Sorry, I missed that. All right. Well, let's go see if they've what they've gotten themselves into. They've only had 24 hours, so I assume that this is going to be bad. Let's see.
Hold on, Booker, don't go in. I think they're trying to send us smoke signals from the chimney. Let me try to hold back and let's try to read them real quick.
Do you?
You make a
Do you think?
cryptography.
I'm trying to decode. Hold on, I can't quite get the cipher
Okay.
yet.
Like a smoke signal check.
2 hours later. All right, maybe we should just go in.
Magic people.
So you guys go in.
Yeah.
So
2 hours.
Yes.
You open the front door to the place, and there are some
Freddy's
like
dead.
patrons sitting at tables drinking. You can make perception check. Anyone that walked in.
Oh, I'm gonna perceive so good.
19.
24.
22.
Where's my perception on here? It's been so long, I forgot.
Should be
Uh,
very easy.
26.
He's had the two up me.
Yeah, so you see patrons sitting at tables drinking, like I said. There's no sign of Freddie or Stuart. But you do notice that like the people there toss stares at your group as you walk in. There's a wooden bar there, the bartender behind there, serving up drinks, intimately cleaning the bar with a rag as well.
Intimately?
Yes,
Intimate?
intimately.
Sexually?
Bessie, on a 26, you notice there's a couple of patrons there that look a bit like sweaty and out of breath. Some of you also notice you see a young man behind the bar. He has pointed ears, and he comes up some stairs carrying a large barrel. Sits down on the ground and kind of wipes the sweat from his brow. And here you are.
He was behind the bar.
Yeah, he's like working there.
So there's some sweaty, out of breath people. They don't have pointed ears.
No, everyone else looks like a regular person.
Let's go talk to the bartender.
He looks like a barback to me.
One of your guy? Can't call that.
Yeah.
I want to sit at a table, just kind of. You guys can go talk to him. I'm gonna kind of nonchalantly sit at a table near these sweaty, out of breath people and see if I can eavesdrop on what they're doing. Also, you guys grab a round, I'll grab a table.
Oh, isn't that convenient? Fine.
What time of day is it at this point?
Now it's like late afternoon again because you've been traveling all day.
I could eat.
You want to have an appetizer?
Grab some menus.
This, yeah, I mean, you can go talk to the bartender if you'd like.
Hey, my good man. Can we get a round of drinks and some menus?
He shoots you a stare. He's got like a very thick mustache, a little bit curled at the ends, and he's wearing like a black vest, white shirt. He's sweating a bit as well, and like rubbing his rag in the bar. And he, I guess, make a diplomacy check.
The plume.
Obviously, I was the person for this. Oh wow, that's a dirty 20.
There's 20.
Yeah, my +2.
He just kind of like mumbles to you. He's like, "We don't have menus. What are you looking to get?"
All right, well, you got a special or?
Are you looking
You guys
to
have
drink? Or are you
food.
looking
Is
to
it
eat?
just
Both.
Well, we've got roast chicken. That's
Okay.
all we've got.
do you have any heat?
Not a whole lot of options here.
Hope you're not a vegetarian.
Never. All right.
Chicken sounds good.
Yeah. If we could get 4 orders of the chicken and a round of beer.
He kind of relays that to the guy with the pointy ears next to him.
So it's not the guy with pointy ears that we're talking to. It was another.
That's another guy. That
Okay.
was-
I told you the pointed ear guy was the barback, man.
I don't know the difference.
he starts
One of them ends the bar.
pouring beers for you and then puts them on the counter.
Is this autumnal?
Thanks. Oh, we're not from around this area. We're trying to meet some friends that had got here about a day before. Did you see any other people come by, give them basic descriptions.
You describe
Yeah.
Freddie and Stewart to him.
Freddie. And then has soup all the
Guy
time.
probably brought his own soup to the bar. It's really awkward. He just does that. Sorry.
Don't over describe.
He may have offered you some though.
I'm not at the bar. I was just joking.
So the bartender yells across like the bar to like one other patron that's there, and then he just kind of yells, "Hey Chuck, you seen anybody like they're talking about?" And you see the guy gets up. This is like a big fat dude, like very muscular but like very like heavy set. He walks to the door of the bar and puts a wooden bar across it.
Oh, here we go. Does he say manners make it man before he turns
Does
on?
not. But I will need everyone
Yes.
to roll initiative.
Oh, he wasn't letting us.
Alright, gentlemen.
That wasn't.
Well,
Good,
23.
I've been looking for a scrap.
I've been looking.
Wait before you tell me because I don't know what I'm doing. Here we go.
Before we get started, does anybody want to leave? Because I think they just barred your exit.
I think that. Did you
Are
say
you-
bard?
Alright, oh,
Did someone say
nice.
bard?
Nice. That's Bessie's cue. Did
What?
someone say bard?
Did someone say bard?
No. I pull out my castanets.
You okay? Sorry, I'm sorry. Tell me your initiative rolls again.
23.
14.
16.
I rolled a nat 1 and got a 14.
That's a stinker. Real
It's
stinker.
on initiative.
True.
Oh, I
Guy's
got
just a
it.
big fat guy. I'm not that scared of him.
It's a big fat guy. Another guy that looks comically similar to him also gets up between you guys and the door.
He's like the Peters during walking season.
What was that? I think that.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, guys. Ooh.
Don't you make me put the cloud in here? I will fucking cast it. I will fill this bar.
Those names.
Which one is
I see this cloud, you lose. They better be Bubba and Bubba.
Booba. Bubba and Booba.
Chuck and Buck.
Almost, I practically got it.
Make
I said Bubba and Chubba, so I mean, pretty much.
Bubba and Chuba Hubbard.
Nice feeling. Fat. I'm gonna use that line against him. You're not a pilot. I know every pilot in the world.
Okay. Yeah, so as these guys bar the door, the bartender he yells like towards like there's like a kitchen doors like kind of swing back and forth, and he yells, "Hey Johnny!" And out through the doors
Oh, here comes the guy.
there's a guy. He comes. Let me put the map up first. Sorry. yeah, so there's kitchen doors. You see a guy. Sorry. He's a big, kind of like buff dude, but like not super like thick like these, like Chuck and Buck. He's got like slick back hair. He's got a big scar on his face, and he's wearing like a big brown, like suede coat and a suit underneath. And he is just, as he comes through, he's holding a knife in one hand, and he just like has blood all over like his coat. There's blood on his face, blood on his hand. And I need everyone to also make another perception check as he comes through the door.
And maybe we shouldn't have stayed outside for 2 hours.
That's a
30, 20, yeah.
25. Or no, sorry, 15.
What are we doing?
Just a perception check as Johnny comes through the door.
That's 19.
Okay. You see him come through the door. Who got 20? You both got 20? Hooker
Yeah.
and Drace.
Yeah.
As the doors swing open, you can see Freddy and Stuart chained up in the kitchen with their hands shackled to a pipe. And their mouths are gagged. And they've got
Well, at least they're alive.
Stuart.
Oh,
looks like he's
you're
in bad
asking
shape.
for this.
Freddy's also bleeding, but he sees you guys and his eyes get wide as he like screams through a rag in his mouth at you guys.
I
So
believe Stuart. That's all the fight he could put up.
let's put some tokens on the board.
I am going full feral in this situation.
If you guys want to tell me where you would be positioned in this moment.
I would have been next to the bar at this point in time because I was after one guy.
You were at the bar, I think.
I was sitting wherever, like, the group of, like, near the group of gentlemen that were sweaty at a table.
The gentleman.
Scott, are you streaming? Because I haven't actually.
I had to refresh.
I had to refresh too.
So you're
I
by the
refreshed
bar.
to drink them up.
Yeah, Bessie, you're kind of closer to these guys than the rest of you guys.
I thought they all went up to the bar.
Yeah, we all
Oh, you
did.
all went up to
Other
the
than
bar?
Buffy.
Okay.
I grabbed a table and everyone else was at the bar.
I'm comfortable where I am. I think that's just where I wanted to be.
That's me there, Drace, you're by the bar. Joe here. And
Oh, lovely.
Let's see. Okay. Change this. So many different elements here. Where's my initiative? There it is. Okay, make it invisible. That's the order. So
the
yeah,
question
so
marks.
what's that?
But who's the question marks? You son of a bitch. How dare you?
Yeah, so you guys see Johnny come to the door, and he just like starts laughing. He's just like, "It's gonna be a fun night tonight, fellas."
Kill you, you bastard!
Yeah, Johnny sounds annoying. I'm already over him.
And that's Freddy and Stuart behind the guy.
Yep, they're tied up inside the kitchen.
And Chuck and Buck are the two at the bottom, closest to me. Okay.
Yeah, good luck.
Are they the people at the table I was sitting next to eavesdrop, or that's a different group of people?
One of them was like kind of at the table next to you. Like I say, they were both at the table next to you. One of them was like directly next to you.
Okay.
Bartender also just like ducks behind the bar and cowers.
What a bitch.
He's not on here. But anyway, so Johnny is gonna act first.
Is he intimately cleaning like that side of the bar now? He's like, all right,
Four-
I've
four-
been meaning to do this.
Johnny pulls out a pistol.
Why is Queen still on?
Somebody kill the queen.
Take a shot at Drace, who's the closest to him.
I'm dodging that easily.
There's gonna be a 36 to hit you.
It does hit me for more than my crit.
36. Ugh.
36 is a crit.
I don't crit any of us.
Be dead immediately.
He,
Don't do that.
It does 6 points of damage to you.
Wait, what?
It's just a pistol.
Tiny little pistol.
It's a little pistol.
Little pistol, Pete.
What
You ain't a bitch, is you?
He pulls it out.
This guy is, apparently.
And then he comes and gets right up next to you.
Ugh. Take a step back.
He's just like laughing. There's just like saliva coming, like dripping out of his mouth, mixing with the blood that's on his face, and it's gross.
He's chewing a piece of Uncle Eunuch's garlic chew
Yeah,
sticks.
his breath smells horrible. Bessie, that's your action.
So did someone say like they're back? They're in the back. Like at this point, I don't know that they're back there. I didn't see it, but
I'm just screaming in rage at this point.
okay. I'm assuming then that
And Freddy is also screaming through his gag.
He's
So
trying to
yeah. I guess I hear
You might
something.
hear muffled little.
Okay, well I pulled out my castanets as soon as everyone started standing up, and I'm going to sing "He Had It Coming" for a courageous anthem.
Nice.
That's a +1 to attack rolls, damage rolls, and saves against fear effects.
Nice.
And I'm also going to
Let me get rid of this slides. I can see better.
I'm also going to use that as a rallying anthem, which is +1 to AC
Cool.
and saving throws.
Okay.
And that's 2 actions. I'm gonna. Can I message Freddy? If he's gagged, he can message me back, right?
Message.
I think it requires you to say something.
Yeah, he won't be able to respond with words because it's not like in his head. It's like you're whispering next to him.
And they were.
It's like you're talking to him
Yeah.
standing next to him.
Okay.
You could probably get a yes or no out of one of them. Or
Okay, I'm gonna message Freddy and say we'll get you out of here. There's 3 guys out here. Cough however many times there's more guys. Like for each extra guy that might pop up or that's here that we just don't see. We see 3.
You say
If you know there's
You say we see 3?
yeah.
Okay. He just goes.
Okay.
I mean, one extra guy is coming.
It sounds like.
Alright, and then I just reassure him like we'll get you out of here. Just stay tough, buddy.
Doesn't Freddy just cough a lot in general? Isn't he like just a big cougher in general?
You might.
Guys, there might be one more guy here.
Drace, that's your turn.
There are question marks at the bottom of the initiative.
That's scary.
I'm gonna do that.
Maybe that's what's that. Is the cough.
It's the R from when I do it. Just
Yeah.
something happens.
All right. May, are all your attacks are all your actions like attack actions, strike actions?
Yes. Well, what do you mean by that specifically?
Like, I can potentially cast haste on you to give you an extra action each round, but it's only can be used for strike and stride actions.
Actually, yeah, that would very much help me.
That's what I figured. And you seem like you have some vengeance in your heart, so I'm going to cast haste on Booker.
It was very much appreciated. It was very much
Got
appreciated.
you.
Taste. Cool.
So Booker gets a fourth action on each turn. And then with that was 2 actions for me. Then I am going to. I'm just gonna move. I'm gonna back up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to like kind of get over. 1, 2, 3. So like over to where like where Luca is, but like 2 below him.
Gotcha. Okay. Where's this table? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you run from
That's
old Johnny.
No, he's clearing a path.
clearing a path. Yeah. I cast haste and then I stepped aside.
Okay. That's your full turn, right? Okay, so that's May Booker.
At this point, with no regard to the gloves or anything else, the claws just burst right through. I'll kill you, you bastard. It's 1 action for the claws. I'm going to use the quickened action to move directly up into Johnny, and then I'm going to use double slice as I take the claws and try to run him through with it.
All right.
Like it.
So this will be a double slice attack. I'm going to use one of those hero points on one of those. Not much better. So that's a 27 and a 21.
So you get 1 hit with a 27.
27 will do it. Alright. That's gonna be 12 points of damage. One of the hands doesn't quite catch him, but one of them is gonna bury in.
Gotcha. So you bury him into him with some claws. And he's like, ooh, I kind of liked it.
Oh, you're gonna get a lot more. You're gonna rend every bit of flesh off your bones.
Is that your whole turn?
That's my turn.
You know,
That's
All right.
my actions.
Boxy?
Luca, that's you.
Oh no. That's me. Catch up here. Are those guys? That's a corner of the room that they're in. The Chuck and Buck.
Yeah, they're
Buck
by
and
the
Chuck?
door. They're by the door.
Okay.
That's Booker.
Does Booker want help, or is Booker? I mean, I guess I would. I would try to help Freddy and Stuart, because me and Stuart are pretty close. I mean, me and Freddy too. Obviously, we go way back, but me and Stuart are like new besties. So I think that would kind of take precedence. So I would focus my attentions there. What I want to do is have Levlin go up on the bar and sneak around. What's his name? Johnny up there.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
As like her free action, And I want to do a little dive and breach and come out on the other side of Johnny and closer to Freddy and Stuart.
What is
So I'm
Evelyn's distance? It's 35 feet, I think.
something like
So where do you want her to go?
just flanking Johnny. 10, 15, 20.
Going behind him.
Either on the left of Johnny, because I might come out on the opposite side there, or flanking from May's standpoint. Either way.
Yeah, whatever you
I mean,
got. You tell me where.
Well, if I come out from her, we'll just add an extra. I mean it's a reflex save, so it wouldn't be AC, would it?
They won't affect flat-footed. Won't affect that.
Then do it so she's flat-footed to May.
Okay. And then what's you can do? The dive.
Dive and breach, and I'm gonna come out on closer towards Freddy and Stuart. It says you make the briefest of dives through the plane of water. You leap 10 feet, and where you would land on the ground, you instead disappear in a splash of water. So that could be. I guess I could get him twice potentially if I'm leaping 10 feet, and that's the first splash. And if I come out on the other side of him,
What's the spell?
dive and breach.
Each splash. You are going to. You're only going to hit once. So that, yeah, like even if it's
Okay,
multiple
that's
splashes,
fine.
it's only one. And you're also going to hit Booker if you do that to Johnny. And you're going to hit Levelin too. You're gonna hit
Hits the whole thing, huh? 5-foot emanation. Damn. Well, that's stupid. Well, then just keep Levelin back where she was.
Wait, you just have to.
And if I dive on the other side far enough away, it wouldn't have to hit Booker, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so just keep Levelin where she's at, and we'll go closer towards them, I guess, to make it where it doesn't hit Booker. Where I come out.
Yeah, you can get in the flanking position with Johnny if you want, or you can do a different spot. You got plenty of space to come out.
Yeah, I guess be flanking for now.
All right, so you come out and then you do that, and it's a reflex.
Yeah, basic reflex. That was rough. Sorry.
DC is 120.
That's my AC. Come on, man. Why are you being difficult? I can navigate this thing all day, any day, unless I need to actually do something, and it is the biggest pain in my fucking dick.
Should be above your perception and under your hero point.
I can't. It's just like everything I hit is just, it's clicking on a different thing, and it's pissing me the F off, man. And where is it?
Should be above your perception. Or is that
yeah,
correct?
you are correct. It's also 21. Yes.
Reflex save. That's a failure, actually. You got 16.
Nice.
She's gonna take full damage.
Cool.
310.
God damn it.
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning damage.
Alright, it's been nice enough to me. Let's try Digi. Oh, yeah, I got a 10. So 5, 10, 5 for a 20.
20 damage.
Nice.
Shit. So you come
God
out of the
damn.
water, getting that watery splash. I guess what's so. Okay, I'm just trying to understand like how the damage works with this particular spell. Like what it kind of, how would you describe it? What is like what it looks like damage?
So, I know, yeah, it's really weird, right? So, because when you do a dive, it's supposed to be as little splash as possible, and that's exactly how nice this dive was. When I went in, there was nothing. You just, straight, didn't look, no ripples, just perfect. But when I came out, there was just one little drop of water, and it somehow found Johnny's forehead. But
because it was just all this one drop of water had so much force of all the, it was just one drop of water that went really high enough to the point where like when it came down on Johnny's head. Yeah.
One drop of water.
20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
I just realized you could have hit all of them with that. If you moved up and then jumped in to where you are at right now, you could have swam down to where the other two are and come out there and hit everyone.
Oh yeah, but I was going towards. That's a great idea, but.
Or even in that reverse.
I mean, if we want to retcon all
It's
that
up to
just
you because
happened.
you still have an action remaining. So if you want to say you moved first,
And then jumped, and then you would have been able to jump by one set and then come out by the other set.
Of course, that's what I did.
all right. So I'm gonna make some reflexes for these other guys.
Shut your butt.
Oh, it's nice to have someone who makes sense when they make moves.
Chuck saves. Buck. Critically fails.
Hooray! Buck a buck.
Fuck about to be dead.
Buck a buck.
As you splash into the water by the front door, you see that the guy closer to you, so like the guy on the left, as you splash in, like takes these water droplets especially hard, and he's looking really bad. And then you come out and hit Johnny. He just says to you, "Ooh, trying to get me wet."
Does he have a one of those switchblade knife combs?
He has a switchblade like that is a knife and a comb.
Oh!
You press the button.
Accidentally pressed the wrong button.
All right, so that's your turn. It's Chuck and Buck's turn.
Yeah.
Buck looking particularly bad.
He didn't really look good in the first place.
He's gonna walk up to Bessie.
No, Bessie.
He's gonna try to hit you with a club. That's a 20 to hit you. Does a 20 hit you?
No.
This is with a club. He's going to go for it again. 6 is not going to do it. Buck, bleeding as he is going to walk up to you and try to also hit you. God damn. 11 is not going to hit you. This guy stink. 16 is not going to hit you either. Okay. These guys take swings at you, and you just nimbly dodge every swing.
Just nimbly, or
I'm like dancing around with my castanets.
Definitely Bimbly as well.
Johnny is going to turn towards Luca with his knife.
wait, is it the knife or is it the comb?
At this point, it's the knife.
I think you should roll for it. Odds or evens.
I'm not rolling it for code. He's going to take a slash at you. That is a 30 to hit you.
Wait, I have +1 to my AC, so
You
that's
do.
at least not a crit.
Okay.
That is important.
But actually, it is a... Your AC is 21, right? You had 22.
It wouldn't have been a crit anyway.
Because it was a 31, so it is good that.
Oh, even better. I'm glad I said that.
So he's gonna hit you.
Like, every one of those +1s counts.
Yeah.
He hits you for 10 points of slashing damage.
Ooh. Slices to the bone.
And he's going to, he's gonna like continue his motion and try to take a swing on May as well. That is a 21 to get you?
No.
That's not, he misses the second one. And he is going to he's gonna move. I think he's gonna do something silly. He sees that like he's being flanked, and he's going to.
And as he does,
yeah,
he's
he's
gonna
gonna move.
He's going to be punished for it.
He's gonna try to
Okay.
jump behind the barn.
Unfortunately, he's going to be successful with that. That's a 4 on the die.
Ouch.
Please.
You hate to see it.
So he jumps behind the barn.
Did
Bessie, that's you.
I just flank for nothing, May?
Well, actually, hold on. Let me do a quick bit of math out of there. So that's 5, 21 versus his flat-footed.
No, it's not enough to hit.
Sorry, I tried. Wait, that's yeah. I already counted the +1.
Bessie, back to you.
Got a question about that bear rug.
Okay.
How big is it?
I mean, you can see the size of it on the map.
More than 5 by 5.
How much is a bulk?
Bulk is weight. What are you trying to do?
It'd be smaller.
I
Well,
want to cast telekinetic hand and throw the bat rug onto Bucket Check.
Well, telekinetic hand moves very slowly.
It doesn't say that.
It also wouldn't be able to pick up a bear rug.
It also says, but it does say it levitates it slowly to 20 feet in any direction.
Oh, it does say that. Okay.
So you wouldn't have time to do that.
Never mind. I'm going to cast Agonizing Despair on Johnny from across the room.
All right, what does that do?
Your target's mind tumbles down a deep well of dread, dwelling so intensely on deep-seated fears that it's painful. The target takes 4d6 mental damage with a will saving throw.
Good job.
High damage?
Mental.
Mental damage.
Mental damage.
Is your DC also 21?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
We'll see. Dice are fired. Got 13. So he fails that, so he can take full damage.
Yeah. And he becomes frightened too.
Fuck yes.
My God.
So what is it? 4d6?
46.
Right?
Yeah.
Yep. 12, 13 damage.
13 damage, you said?
Yes.
What do you do to cause this agonizing despair to him?
I just kind of like... I think he's had a really rough childhood. Probably wasn't shown a lot of love. So I kind of make him be surrounded in his mind with like, and now he like relishes the fact that like he's unloved or something. So like in his mind he's just seeing like teddy bears and like kids, like I don't know, like childhood things that bring up a lot of like fear from when he used to be
younger. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is younger.
Yeah, so you cast a spell across the room, and he's behind the bar, and he's just like, "Oh, Johnny doesn't like this. Johnny doesn't like cuddly things." You have another action, I think.
I do.
Move out of the way if you can.
You said move out of there?
Yeah.
Alright, fine, just move me 10 feet due north.
10 feet due north.
Fire!
As you move, these guys are gonna take some swings on you.
It is stepped.
Oh,
Oh, son of a bitch.
It was worth it. It was worth it.
There's 123 that hits you.
It is a tie?
You're not inspired anymore.
Oh. Shit, I meant to. God
Within
damn it,
2
Mike.
actions and then 1 move.
You take
Why, you
11
were gonna
points
take
of
damage?
bludgeoning damage as he swings.
No,
at you.
if I did lingering composition, it's one action.
You didn't do lingering composition.
I know, but it's because Mike told me to move.
You would have had
I
to
said
do
if
that.
you can.
You would have had to do that last round anyway, not this round.
Yep. That's when you cast it.
Oh.
So you take
Well, I
11.
should have done that before I messaged Freddy. I thought that was like a. What about rallying anthem? No, hold on.
You have moved already, and you're out.
I
of
misunderstood how that worked.
I should also mention that lingering composition is a free action. You do it immediately
free.
after you would. Yeah.
So then, can we just? I assumed that I was going to do that.
You still would have gotten hit.
That's fine, but do I roll to see how many rounds it would have lasted?
You can roll.
What do I roll?
A D4.
And this was on the courage, or this was on the
Did they
defense?
change it? Hold on.
Yeah, it's not a D4
Oh,
because
it's a
it's
performance
six
check. It's a
critical.
performance check.
Yeah, it's a
Oh.
performance check.
I was like, that doesn't make sense.
For level 5, it's DC 20.
That's a 19 on the die,
That'll do it.
plus my awesome performance of 14.
Okay, so,
So that's a critical
so
success.
it'll last
So
4 rounds.
Okay.
And we're on round 2.
Yeah.
Drace, that's you.
It just keeps everyone with the +1 stuff. Well, wait, so
it's
then.
for one of them specifically. So is it? Did you do that on the Inspire Courage or the Rallying? The AC or the attack bonus?
See, I want it to be the attack bonus because I wouldn't take damage, but I feel like I would have done it on the Inspire, so.
On
Wait,
the
the-
gonna-
Anthem.
Great. Yeah, I would have kept it on Kratos Anthem and not.
That's attack rolls, damage rolls.
Yeah, so I won't. So now, like, if it was a 23 to hit me and I did it to the +1 to my AC, I wouldn't have taken damage, but I wouldn't have done that. I would have done it to the +1, so I do take 11 damage.
You would have taken damage regardless, but
If it's tied, I
Plus
still
one
take
means they'll
damage?
die- Yes.
if it ties, it still hits you.
Okay,
But-
alright.
Yeah, the AC is just the number they have to hit.
Alright, so that's Drace's turn.
That was
27.
11, right?
11 damage, yep.
It'd be funny if I didn't even attack them now. Just kidding. I am going to my elemental annihilation wave and a 30-foot cone at both Chuck and Buck. Which is it's a reflex save for them.
Are you doing 2 action or 3 action version?
The 2 action version.
So reflex save for them. Chuck got a nat 20.
God damn it.
Buck got a 13.
So one failed and one expertly passed.
Yes.
One used the other as a human shield to take all the damage.
Yeah, pretty much like Chuck is like hiding behind Buck.
Which one had all the damage already? Was that
Buck,
Buck?
the one that failed, had all the damage.
Oh man.
Nice
No,
boy.
what's the- Well, or oh my god. Of course I do. So 14 bludgeoning damage and 4 ice damage.
Yeah. You can describe what happens as you annihilate Buck from his plane.
How much HP did he have left? Was the 4 enough, or did it need the bludgeoning part?
Hey, what? Did you need the?
Did the blood? Did the first part of the spell kill him, or did he need the bludgeoning part to finish him off? Like, did he have more than 4 HP?
Oh, no, he didn't. So, like, yeah, the first part
Okay, cool.
killed him, and the rest was just overkill.
So I would say like the first part like freezes him, and then like the bludgeoning part just like smashes him into like crystal,
Sub-Zero style.
Very
Yeah.
fatality style.
or like in Terminator Judgment Day when he gets frozen and then he breaks apart.
And like you see Chuck just like is standing there as he saw Buck's body just like shatter to the ground, and just his feet are still there on the ground in place. You have one action remaining.
Oh man, hoping that Chuck would have taken some damage.
Move Buck here.
What can I do with my I guess at this point I'm just going to. Do I have a? Yeah, I'm just gonna raise my shield.
Right, your shield.
My one action left.
Booker, it's back to you.
So he's
Alright.
coming for me.
I am still staring down Johnny, little bitch running away. I'm going to use my haste action to quickly, or not sure if I can use the haste, but I'm going to use a leap action as I jump up onto the table and then double slice from there, as in midair with like a completely like hunter eyesight. I'm going in and just lunging at him, ready, going for the kill.
Go for it.
Going for the double slice. That's a 4 and a 1. I'm just gonna burn one more of those hero points,
Okay.
so that at least one of these might work. And that went to the nat 20.
Nat
Nice.
20.
Nice.
I think that works.
Do about that. So
That's
roll your damage for that.
good
Critical.
Change.
Best. So that's gonna do 20 points of, or 22 points of damage, and he needs to give me a fortitude save.
32.
Okay, he's fine on that. For
So
my
20
fourth action,
22 points
I'm
of
sorry.
damage?
yes.
Okay.
From-
He's like,
For my
"Ooh,
fourth
fuck
action,
yeah."
I will use the haste and just do a regular attack against him.
Wait, before you do that, I'm gonna assume that was slash damage,
Yes.
and I'm gonna attempt to dragon bile him. He's within 30 feet of me.
He is within 30
Hold on, that's phone. Yep. So, we get +1 to attack rolls.
Yeah, damage.
Yeah.
How's a 30 do?
30 hits.
Also,
Oh, wait,
remember
wait.
he has -2 to his AC if that affects anything. I don't think it's gonna quite do it, but still.
He's gonna get 2d6 of persistent acid damage.
Nice.
Regrettably, I rolled 2 ones, a 2.
That'll be on his turn. So, okay, so,
Yeah.
Okay, so, Luca, that's you.
Sorry, my fourth action was an attack against.
Oh, sorry, good.
Was an attack
Yeah, I
against him. With the penalty, it's gonna end up being a 22 versus his -2 AC.
That 22 hits.
Okay.
Oh.
I will. That's why every number point of this counts.
It really does.
That's going to do 11 points of damage this time.
Ooh, Johnny doesn't feel so good. Luca, that's you.
You made it hard for me not to be just like, all right, let's kill fucking Johnny. I mean, I can pretend like I want to go and save the guys in the corner that have no one near them currently.
Nothing happened with the question mark?
Not yet. Probably call a timer like part 1 for the first one.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Some part of me just wants to turn into an animal because I can, but I don't think now's the time. So what I will do is I will I'm gonna cast Thundering Dominance on Levlin.
Okay.
Lovely.
So she will have +1 status bonus to her intimidation check and also a potential thundering roar. I guess the question is, again, because she can move without me, like as an extra action. But is like, can she move and then do the thundering roar? Or because the thundering roar becomes before like what a last action would be? I don't know.
I believe the Thundering Roar is an action she has to make, so it would be you giving up the action to give her both actions.
Oh yeah, I'm not trying to do anything at this point. So I gave her Thundering Dominance, which is 2.
Yeah, so she
But
can.
she
So
would have to
then you command
move.
her, so she can
Third,
move and then do thundering roar.
Okay, yeah. So let's just go and finish off Chucky Boy,
Chucky.
or should we? Yeah, let's go get Chuck.
Finish him off. You want to be
Let's go.
all the way up to him, or where do you want to put it?
It's a 10-foot emanation, so wherever's not going to hit Bessie.
That would work.
Yeah, you don't have to get rid of so.
Yep, that works for me.
I don't know. What's the roll for that?
So that is a will save against my spell DC.
Save 23, so it does save.
Yeah, it does save. Damn.
It'll still do basic damage, so it'll take half.
What a dick move. Alright, 4d8.
He's covering his ears with his dead brothers.
No!
Guards away.
I hate cats. I friggin' hate cats. Alright, let me do real dice here. Real dice. 4d8. Can I just do 48? Just call it a day?
Yeah.
48?
48.
Okay, gotcha. 48. Alright. Nah, could have been worse. 4, 1, 6, 6, 12, 13, 17.
Cut in half, they'll be 8.
Half of that, so 8 damage. As he tries to cover his ears, but he has a club in one hand, so he does take some of that vicious mewing.
Good girl, Levlin. Sweet baby.
It is now Chuck's turn.
Oh, Chucky.
Seeing as this cat just attacked him, he's gonna step to Levlin.
You may want to rethink that, buddy. That's...
He's gonna try to smash Levlin with his club. 27 to hit Levelin.
Does her AC go up one as well? It doesn't matter. It's still 21,
Yep.
22.
Levelin takes 12 points of bludgeoning damage. As he smacks her with the club.
Animal piece.
Right?
And then he is going to run this way towards Trace. Get right Trace's face. Okay.
Please step away, so.
That Buck is dead, so just Chuck change that. In this moment, ascending the stairs, is the pointy-eared guy that you saw earlier.
Fucking pointy guy.
He has a
Right
tray.
next to me.
Yep. He's coming up the stairs. He's going to try to hit you with the tray of chickens that he has. That's a 16, so I think he misses that.
He does. Are they like cut chicken or like what? A tray of
They're like
Chicken
roasted,
chunks?
the tray of roasted chickens.
We're eating every chicken in this place.
Alright, cool. So he's gonna do that. I'm gonna say his move,
That was
and
my
then
dinner.
hit, and then he's gonna move again. He's gonna run this way. Next to this door. Okay. So he's back here. Back to Johnny. Johnny's gonna take.
So the persistent actually happens at the end of his turn, as I just looked up there. But the roll doesn't come till afterwards. So he does his turn, then he takes the damage, and then the flat check.
Gotcha.
He takes two then.
He's gonna take a swipe at May here. God, that rolls are fucking awful. It's a 20.
Good.
I don't think it's gonna hit you.
No. Remember that he's still at -2 everything right now.
You've been hitting me and leveling. Don't worry about it.
It should be down
You're
to
good.
1 now, right? He's down to 1?
Not
Or is it
until the end of his turn.
At the end of
The end of his turn, he'll tick down.
Oh! Interception. Big boy coming back.
Alright, he's going to, let's see. He's gotta try to swim. Get him. Threat in his face. He's gonna reload his pistol for his third option.
Let me check.
What's your bonus? So he takes. He's
Real.
gonna take 2 damage, right, from the roll from before, and then he's gonna make a check, and I think it's just a flat 10, right?
Persistent damage is a flat 15.
15.
And I just want to verify. All weapons need the amount of time. Many ranged attacks do need to be loaded and reloaded. The entry indicates how many interact actions are required. Since it requires an interact action for him to reload, that's gonna
Son
trigger.
of a bitch.
There you go. Fuck this guy. That is. 29 versus his AC -2.
That's a hit.
I will take it. For the same 11 points of damage.
11. Okay. So it takes 11. God. He's just like he's lost for words right now. He's just kind of going like ooh, instead of having like a quick retort because he's losing a lot of blood.
Losing a lot of blood. He's terrified for his life. And he's about
He
to
fails
get
the
fucked.
Dragon Bile check, so he's gonna take damage next time too.
You think it's 2 points
Now
this
he'll
turn?
tick down to 1 for frightened.
Yeah, and he took his damage from the bile from last time, so he's got that.
Okay.
Bessie, back to you.
Do I have to re-roll for the damage every time, or is it just 2 all the time?
You'll re-roll.
Okay, cool. Good. Could be worse than that.
The damage he's taking is specifically 2d6 each time instead of a flat number.
Gotcha. That's better in this case. Oh, Bessie. Bessie's asleep.
So the chicken has fallen.
Yep. Kind of tumbled down the stairs.
It has crossed the room.
As they're falling, I'd like to cast animated assault
Okay.
Beat him with his own chicken.
with the chickens, and
What's our dinner? I'm not paying for that.
We'll put it on Buck's tab.
hold on, so that's 2d10. That's a 12.
Wait, is there a save?
Yeah, it's a
reflex save.
basic reflex save.
And you're doing it to the elf, right?
Yeah.
He nat 20.
Oh, get out of here.
Are you fucking kidding
He
me?
knows his own chicken that didn't want to attack him.
Listen, all my rolls have been fucking horrible.
You've had 2 nat 20s.
That's true.
We just talked.
Net 20 to me.
Wait. Hold up.
Hold up. Wait. We'll be rocking till the wheels fall off. Hold up. Bum, bum.
Oh,
I
okay.
was redeemed force disadvantage.
Very clever.
I'm
For other
sweet.
people.
Alright. That's another nat 20. Nope, you got a 20, dirty 20.
That'll fail.
Okay, so then it was 12, so
12 damage. Okay.
Oh, chicken damage.
Go bludgeoning with the chickens.
I'm like, there's gotta be a way I can make him re-roll. Hold up. And then I remembered,
Hilarious.
if you don't want me to do that, you can say, sorry, no.
Well, there should be a limit on how many times you can do it. I don't even know if you're able to do it again.
No, I probably can't.
All right, but yeah, he
Might as well
takes
try though.
12 points of chicken damage, and you have 1 action left.
Yeah, it won't let me do that one again. I could heal the bad guys though,
Ooh.
or heal our party.
You can't heal me? Or
You
level?
could too on the thing, but I feel like that would just drag this out. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna do the I'm gonna recast Rallying Anthem for +1 to everyone's AC.
Nice.
No.
Now, can I learn Lingering Composition that now too?
Yes, as long as you spend the focus point.
An autofocus spell, so I can't do this again. That was a nat 20, so it'll last for 4
rounds.
rounds.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, great. Okay.
So you
guys-
still 2 more rounds of +1 to attacks and damage, and 4 rounds of +1 to AC.
Nice.
Okay, cool. That's you. Back to Drace. Chuck is
All
in
right.
your face.
Chuck is in my face. Can't move. It's gonna strike me. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna cast True Strike, and then I'm gonna hit him with the level 2 signature Horizon Thunder Spear.
Are you sure you want to do that
Why not?
from where you're standing?
I can hit him like up close.
When you just watch somebody get hit with an attack of opportunity?
I'm moving.
Oh, you're moving first. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not moving.
Wait.
So casting a spell count as thing.
If you
Yes.
cast a spell, it counts.
You will get wet.
I mean,
No matter
I'm
what
gonna
you
bring
do,
it. I have.
Well, if you
Yeah,
step back,
just-
then you'll be
you
fine.
take a step.
I'd still get wet. If I step back, I get hit too.
No. If you step, which is a moving 1 square, that doesn't provoke.
Well, then I can't use my True Strike, so he can hit me. I got plenty of HP. Bring it.
Okay.
Bring your fucking attack of opportunity.
Just remember that if he crits you, you lose the spell.
Oh. Crits me, I lose the spell.
Yeah, with the attack of opportunity, if he crits you, it will disrupt the action.
I think I have to nat 20.
That is great. Oh, what are the odds of that?
I got a dirty 20 on you.
Oh wait, that hits me exactly because I have +1, so I'm 20 exactly.
Okay. So he's gonna deal 10 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
Oh well. I'd rather have the extra hope that I can hit him.
Yeah.
Alright.
So go ahead and do your spell. What is it? Is it a save? Or is it
All right. Well, the first one, no, it's an attack. The first one is 23,
you have multiple
and the
ones?
second one is I did a True Strike, so I have advantage.
Oh, well, 23 hits. I mean, you can roll. You roll again to see if you crit.
Yeah, my other one was 28.
28 is a critical hit.
There you go.
That's why you do it. That's why you do it. These guys are getting fucked up. Hold on.
All once. All once.
That was a 5d6.
Yep.
Oh, doubled. Right.
5. How would you roll a 5?
14. Oh my god, this guy's so dead.
Oh.
31 times 2, 62 points of damage.
62 points of damage.
I think he exploded.
Yeah.
I rolled 3 6s and 2 5s.
Yeah, this guy just like explodes for you to like. The spell's not even done yet. He just like explodes in electricity, blood. and
It's
shit.
my lightning.
Fucker!
He goes down, and by down I mean up because his guts are hanging from the rafters.
The rest of you guys can feel free to kill anyone anytime now.
Luca, back to you.
Is that...
It was Drace, right?
Oh, sorry, Booker.
Yeah, it's look, we can skip Booker so I can get this this Johnny kill real quick.
I think I want to take a swing at him. Or a couple of
I hope
swings
you
at him.
wheel him down and my acid damage killed him.
I'm going to continue trying to rip this guy from limb with another double slice. Well, the one isn't going to do anything for me, but the other one looks good. That's 34 versus his -1.
That's a critical hit.
I'll take it.
You don't have to roll damage. You can just tell me what happens.
So I'm kind of in my rage. Once I get one good swipe on him that kind of throws him off his balance with my miss, the real one is me jumping down and kind of Assassin's Creed clawing him into the ground through the head.
I like it. And he, as
And it
he
was max
clawed through the head,
damage too.
he lets out one last ooh as your claw goes through him.
And then he dies from acid.
then that's good.
And his remains just melt. Quickly looking around the room, is there anybody else that seems like they're fighting?
What is that?
Then I'm gonna rush over to Freddy.
Rush to Freddy.
Yeah, the quick into action to stride, and my fourth action or third action, whatever, to pull out one of my potions.
Okay.
24 fucking hours, Freddy. It's been one day.
He's just he's gagged and just like there's a shrug and
That's Freddy. That's our Freddy.
all right, that's gonna be Luca.
Fuck me. I didn't want to go and heal Freddy at all. That's fine, May. Just kill the guy and go heal Freddy. Cool.
What about
That's
Stuart?
That's a blueprint. Let her have it.
Super cool. No. It's fine. I just, have the healing and shit. You'd rather waste a potion just for the glory? Super cool.
I mean, I haven't used it
No.
yet,
I
so
see who you
feel
are,
free
May.
to cast.
I see who you are, May. There's just a blue guy over there in the corner that is begging to be.
You got him.
Slice
You saw
apart.
me hit him with that chicken.
Yeah, effectively.
The chicken's still like kind of in the air, like
Can we,
it's floating
first off,
around him.
I want Levlin to get a piece of chicken. So I don't know how many actions that'll take.
That'll be your level
least all
free
three.
action to interact with the chicken on the ground.
Well, I want her to eat as many as she can get then. How many actions does that take?
You command her
Maybe
to
all
eat
of them. I gotta
chickens.
hit the guy with it again.
You command her to eat chickens.
Well, I feel really bad like killing an elf, man. There aren't many elves, and like we
don't
have
need
a
to-
guy that we know is an elf. Maybe we shouldn't kill this guy.
Have you considered
not saying
talking him
kill
down
him.
and surrendering then?
Yeah, I want
Yeah.
to send Levlin to intimidate him since she's got a
That-
+1 on it.
That's why I just smacked him with some chickens, man. I didn't go for any
Oh, you
serious
didn't do
stuff.
lethal chicken smacks? You did a
No.
non-lethal chicken smack?
I mean, how lethal is a chicken smack, honestly?
I thought you were going balls to the wall.
No, I wouldn't have
Just go
done.
ahead,
I
the
wouldn't
thing
have
is, we don't
smacked
have
him
a
with chickens.
+1 to intimidation anymore, so it'll just be the regular roll.
I wouldn't have smacked him with chickens. I would have done countless
Wait,
other
it's been-
third level spells if I was trying
It's
to.
within a minute, isn't
The
it?
spell ends when she roars.
Oh, does it?
Mhm.
That makes sense. Well, she's still pretty intimidating.
Or I'm full of shit.
What?
No, I think I'm full of shit. I think it's still there.
I think it may be 2.
Huh,
What's
I just
that?
misread that. The +1 to the +1 intimidation is still there. I'm just full of shit.
Full of shit. All right, yeah. So let's do a little Levlin push against the wall. Try to smack this guy up against the wall and be really intimidating. As cute as she can be, she can also turn it on.
Yeah, go ahead and make an intimidation check.
Let's see. What is? What would her intimidation be? Oh, use skills. It's right there. I got it. Sorry. Plus hers is +7, so it's gonna be +8. Alright, let's just roll. 16 +8, that's a 24 intimidation.
So that is a
That's horrible.
success.
He's also surrounded, and all of his allies are dead. So
He just looks like the help. Like, I mean,
He was attacking us with chicken.
I know. Like, he was like, I was just fighting for my life. I'm
He
hoping.
doesn't have a weapon.
Yeah, he's not pulling like a physical weapon. So Levelin's pushing him up against the wall at the moment, and he kind of backs away, like, and squishes his face, puts his hands up as you push him against the wall. As Levelin pushes him against the wall.
Who are you and why are you attacking us with chicken?
All right. Well, hold on. Let me stop this really intense music because it's hard for me to concentrate. More intense music.
Even intenser.
Even
music.
intenser music.
He explodes into a horrible demon monster.
He's pushed up against the wall, and you kind of yell at him like, who are you? And he says, my name's Dalvion. And you see the bartender stand up from behind, who's been cowering under the bar. He stands up. And he says, listen, we don't really have problems with the Bygone Order. We know that's where you're from. We're on the same side, generally speaking.
Well, I mean,
Well, then why are our guys gagged and knifed up in the other room?
we just got locked in and attacked. We had to roll for initiative and everything.
Yeah.
Well, it's just
I
sometimes
thought a guy
sometimes the Order isn't willing to do what it takes to take down this tyranny we're all facing. So,
I mean, do you listen to the radio, my guy? We're trying to change that. I get it. It's been a little slow going, but we're on the up and up here, and we're doing the damn thing. I don't know if you could tell.
yeah, we don't get much radio signal all the way out here, but we know you've come here to meet with your pals Freddy and Stuart.
I'm untying them in the meantime. And then shoving the one healing potion in Freddy's mouth.
Yep. So, you can give healing to Freddy.
Sorry, Stuart, I only had the one.
freaking soup guy's not even gonna get healed.
I'll heal Soup Guy.
I think it's
Because he's
Not
like,
begrudgingly.
Soup Guy is like unconscious.
Oh,
God
yeah,
damn it.
definitely. I'll definitely heal Soup Guy. Well, I'll stabilize him. How about that?
check to see what kind of soup he has.
I check his soup before I stabilize him.
He has a small
flavor is
he has his own his special thermos that has some there's like a tomato bisque in there.
Ooh.
And it's like
What's this? It's soup?
it's not like super steaming hot. It's like a little bit closer to room temperature.
Okay, a little tepid.
It's
I
diabetes.
talked to Trace. It's tomato bisque.
It's soup?
That's worth a stabilizing, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, we
Alright,
could just take it. Yeah,
Ow.
save him. Stuart's good. He's good. He's a good guy. Save him.
He's good people. Stu's a good guy.
Don't give us some.
So well, what's the point? There's no point in stabilizing him if I heal him, right?
You can heal him to bring him back up. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna straight up heal the mother effer. How do I do that?
Medicine
What
roll.
What do I even have? Yeah, medicine roll. Let's just do straight up meds. Take some Drogas. Yeah, could have been a lot better, man. Still 19 because I have plus 13.
Yeah, so that'll heal him for 2d8.
2d8.
We'll just say you heal him enough for him to, and he just kind of sits up.
Oh no, we're gonna make a point of that one. That's 15 on the 2d8.
Nice.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
He sits up, and he just reaches his hand out like he's looking for his He's looking for his thermos.
I already had it like right as soon as his hand was out. I met his hand with the thermos.
He takes
like,
it and he just like chugs the tomato bisque, like just gulps it like it's freaking water on a sweltering day. And like after he drinks it, he does like a kip up, and he's back on his feet.
Was that like from the back to the feet?
Yeah, like
Karate
yeah.
moves?
Yeah.
Okay.
It jumps to his feet.
He's like,
I
thank
didn't
you,
know.
my
I've
friend.
never heard the name.
He's like, I owe you one.
Of course. Of course. Anything for you, buddy.
And he helps to finish untying Freddy as well.
Yeah, because May's really bad at it and has.
I'm actually very good at it. So
It seems like you're having trouble. Why else? What? Stuart's been revitalized. Did a kip up, chugged a thermos of tomato bisque, and it looks like you're still untying Freddy over there. Just saying,
It's a
dude.
really complex knot.
you really cut the knot.
I don't know. Are those nails? Do they need to be sharpened or something? It seems like you're really just having a hard time there, May.
You want to test to see how sharp they are?
No, I can. They look dull from here, but I believe you.
And Freddy
Is that bleeding?
Freddy is just like, these people are animals. And
I know. Why'd you send her here for us? May, just joking.
Got her.
and the bartender is just like, he says his hands up, like, look, you want to rid Colton of slavery. We want the same thing. Just don't do any more damage than you've already done here.
Oh, that wasn't the intent. Listen, man, we were
Freddy,
only
start
doing what we
talking.
had
What
to.
happened?
He says, we were ambushed. We arrived and, we were trying to keep a low profile. But
Low profile. Immediately.
Yeah. I had no excuses here. I was a bit reckless. Stuart's soup was getting a little cold, so I did a little, flame of the forge. And
Is that why everybody was sweating?
I don't know. We got into a bit of a fight before you arrived.
Wow.
You couldn't take him?
And that psychopath was trying to cut us to pieces.
Will I return the favor? Who is he?
I mean, he's one of them. He's one of these
You,
people.
bartender. Who's he?
Pointing to who? Johnny?
Yeah.
He's like, that was Johnny. He was one of my top guys.
He works for you?
Oh yeah, we're a collective.
Gonna start cracking my knuckles, bringing the claws out and start slowly walking over to him. Is that so?
Make an intimidation check.
Gladly. Roll. Please be
Let me know if you want me to send Levlin over to help you.
not my best roll. That is gonna be a 17 for me. It's versus his will save, whatever that is, so I don't know if that helps. Or his will DC is.
He's just like he just says, "Look, we want the same thing." He's being very.
Your
lax.
head seems to be what I want, unless you can say otherwise.
He's okay. So if you physically threaten him, as you like get closer to him with your claws, he's like, "I have plenty of intel about the city. The old training grounds have been converted into a prison camp."
That's what we're looking for.
Intel, do tell. Anything more you got for us, bartender?
He says, "There's some elves and some other prisoners being kept there and used for physical labor in a quarry in the scattering wilds. The Shroud have taken hold of Illatris Keep, obviously, and they use it as a base of operations at an interrogation center. Citizens in Lower Manasseh turn a blind eye to the goings-on in the city, while the people in Upper Manasseh are barely scraping by, but also doing nothing to help. Main takeaway is citizens of Colden are deliberately doing nothing to resolve the slave labor that takes place in their city, so the Dread Legion is prepared to do what it takes to put it to an end.
What you guys call yourself?
The Dread Legion.
Yeah, that's what you guys call yourself?
We are the Dread Legion.
And the Dread Legion just decides to attack the Bygone Order just because of slight differences. You kidnapped him. You were waiting in the wing to attack and hold captive
Hey,
Freddy of all people. Just
Or like,
someone who will be
like a dick.
sympathetic to your cause. For what?
Well, listen. Freddy's not telling you everything. We tried to be cordial when he got here. But when he heard about our plans, he didn't agree with them.
Freddy,
Ready.
He says,
dare to share?
He says, these maniacs want to blow up the entire city. And the bartender says, look, our agents have started planting high-powered explosives all over Colden to go off simultaneously. But so far, they've been planted at the base of the keep, at the quarry, at the slave camp, and at the farming houses. I know it seems harsh, but taking away the slaves will gut the Shroud's ability to collect resources here. Killing the Shroud isn't enough anymore. We have to kill everyone.
Okay, Jet.
Right?
Simmer down over there.
Ay.
I think that is a overly.
You said it was
ambitious
the keep, the quarry, where else?
Hold on. Let me get out of initiative here. The keep, the quarry, at the farming houses, and at the slave camp. I'm gonna give you guys a map of Colden, so you have it. There's all the locations there.
Scattering Wild sounds like a place you can catch Pokemon.
Only
It
one way
does.
to find out.
I'm going there first.
Ay.
So that's what he tells you. That's their plan. He says we have to kill everyone.
Do we though? I don't know.
That is where we're going to end the session, with him getting the last word. Telling you
Cool.
the Dread Legion's plan.
I say more like the Dead Legion, and then the session ends.
So are we good for me to just kind of stab this guy, or should we? Is there more that we're taking? Because he seems to just be a lunatic at this point in time.
Yeah, but we might be able to. Like,
So
we know
knock him out.
Yeah, knock him out. I guess. I mean, we know 4 places, but like, there could be other people planting more. Like, do we know when they're gonna go off or anything like that?
All right,
We'll have to
let's
find
use
out.
him for everything we can,
Yeah.
and we'll see what to do from
This guy
there.
clearly isn't anyone of like high importance.
Well, he is of high importance because apparently Johnny was working for him, so he
Well,
at
he
least
might
has
know
a
stuff.
network of more people
But
with
I doubt
access
he's
to
the-
explosives.
My point. He's not gonna call it off, I guess is my point. 'Cause I doubt it.
I don't know if he's the leader.
I doubt he's the leader.
I mean, he said that Johnny worked for him, so
Well,
That doesn't mean that he's the leader.
Okay, well,
Well, he
we
can
can
lead us
figure
to the
this
guy
out
we
next time. It's safe to assume that he's high up there if he's not the leader.
He's a pansy. He hid behind the bar the whole way. How leader is that?
he's not.
either way,
fighter.
that was very fun.
Indeed.
So yeah, so we'll leave it there. He tells you their plan, and so you've got
Didn't
the
even
bartenders
monologue or
there.
anything,
You've got the elf standing there. Did I give you his name?
Wow, he has a name. Dalvion.
Dalvion. Yeah, Dalvion. Just make sure I gave you it.
Gee,
He's
racist
standing there
much.
with like leveling with a paw on him. Paw,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, so we'll pick it up there next time.
When we level up, right?
One.
You do
level
level
up?
up after this session.
Oh shit!
So you guys are at level 6.
6.
Does
Wow.
that mean if we level up and we heal all the way?
No.
I mean, we have time.
Maybe. I mean,
Depends on what happens and how we want
Pretty sure
to.
level up
Yeah.
heals.